Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Thanks for hanging out with me. In today's video, I am going to be sharing a Sinful Colors nail polish haul from Dollar Tree. I had initially planned on skipping out on the 2-packs that I talked about in a recent video, but there was a couple that I really wanted to pick up, and this store for today's trip still had these available. So we're going to go ahead and share with you guys what I picked up. I did end up with one little duplicate. That is one thing about this particular duo setup with Sinful Colors. In order to get the colors I wanted, I had to get a duplicate, but it is kind of like a base coat, so I thought, not a bad deal as far as that goes. But I want to share with you guys what I picked up really quickly, and then if I have time later on today once I get home, I'm going to try to swatch these, but I don't know that I'll get to it today. It may have to wait till tomorrow. So I got them for the sheer matte polishes. I'm usually not a sheer polish person, but when Diana did the jelly sandwich using a Sinful Colors glitter that I was lucky enough to also get today, I thought it was kind of fun. So I wanted to go ahead, and I'm in the parking lot of one of the stores, so I'm looking around because there's cars all over. Anyway, so the first one I have is this one. It is the sheer matte in see-through citrine. And then with that one was a like silver metallic in diamond in the raw. So this is what they look like. This is the yellow that I have been kind of eyeballing. I had seen these come out initially and wasn't interested in them, but I kind of was intrigued after I saw Diana's video. So with the sheer mattes, they're a sheer polish, but they also have a little bit of like shimmer to them, or glitter. So the next one is a sheer matte, and this one I was excited about. It's the Cobalt Blue. So this is Kiss of Cobalt. So this looks like this. What came with it is, this is the item I got the duplicate of accidentally, but there wasn't much I could do. It was either the metallic silver duplicate or this base coat. So the base coat is a brightening base nail whitener, which I thought was kind of interesting. Let me open it so I can show you guys here. So this is just it's called Bright Babe Brightening Base Coat. So that's what it looks like. I don't know much about this one, but I did get a duplicate of it, so we'll see if it's good. Not a bad idea. But this Cobalt Blue looks so fun. They're definitely jellies, definitely squishy, but I love this. Has a little bit of sparkle to it, and I love the caps on this one as well. So this is Kiss of Cobalt. My label's coming off. Well, that stinks. Anyway, so I'm excited about that one. That's mainly what I wanted. But yeah, if you've tried the brightening base, let me know down in the comments. So let's see what else I have in here. So this is the extra. This is the one I accidentally got a duplicate of, but I wanted the purple sheer polish. I was really excited for this one, and the duplicate was either, as I said, the brightening base or that metallic silver that I shared earlier. So this one is veiled in violet. So it is the purple of the bunch, and then I did get a duplicate of the brightening base, but I'm like, you know what? I'm sure you'll probably use it. Brightening base coats, nail whiteners, I think would come in handy. So I got that one. And then I got this one solely because of the jelly sandwich technique that Diana did. This is what I was wanting because I thought it's going to be perfect. I can recreate that manicure that she did, minus the fact that I only have 3 of the 6 colors. But anyway, so I got the glitter in Pride, and then there is kind of like a neutral shade in Easy Going. So this is what it looks like. This is so pretty though. And that's what she used to do her little jelly sandwich manicures. Turn my lighting down. It's getting a little bright. Sorry about that. But yeah, I was intrigued by this. I love how that glitter looks. It's a multicolored glitter, and it's what she used in her video. And I thought, I want to try this out. I think this is the last one that I have. I got this because I like the blue, and I was intrigued by this other one, this other polish. So this combo has one from the bee-themed collection that I think was hard to find initially, which is this color here. It's kind of like a salmony pink with gold flakes, and then beside it is Caribbean Cool, which is part of their Sinful Shine line. So that is this combo. I'm excited for it. I thought, why not try it and see. I don't know what that bee polish would be like. I'm not sure what the name of the collection was, but this is the bee themed one. It has a sticker that says Honey Fleck Golden Effect. So I don't know if this is traditionally, let me see. I'm not sure. It kind of looks like a color change. Oh, it's got a paddle brush. No way. You guys, there's a paddle brush on here. I need to look into these. Okay, do those other ones have paddle brushes? That's cool. Okay. Wow, it's got a paddle brush. Anyway, so this is that one. I'm not sure it's a special effects. I'll have to look that up. I don't really know for sure. But anyway, that threw me for a loop. There's a paddle brush on there. So let me check. Sorry for the noise. Turn that down a little bit. Yeah, there's a paddle brush. Who knew? So this is the blue that came with it. This is a really pretty blue. It's the Sinful Shine line. This one's probably going to have a crappy brush on it, though, I would imagine. Yeah, this has the traditional brush. So this has the skinnier brush. Hopefully don't make a mess. That is a really, really beautiful blue, though. Oh, wow, that's pretty. Okay, that was a good idea. I had the cashier at the store. She even commented on the fact that, oh, these are nice polishes. And she was saying how she had too many in her collection already. And she's like, oh, those are pretty. I don't see stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm excited that some of these have paddle brushes. Let's check some of the sheer mattes here because I thought they had, sorry for the noise, I thought they had paddle brushes on them too. So let's check, but this is that really pretty yellow. Does it have a paddle brush? Fingers crossed. Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah, look at that paddle brush. Okay. It's funny that these have the paddle brush and the one from the bee collection has a paddle brush, but some of these other ones don't. You can change brushes. I think the KB Shimmer, is it the KB Shimmer brushes that fit Sinful colors? I think that's it. We're going to go ahead and jump into the swatches for today's haul. I did not get to do live footage. I had that filmed and I'm not sure what happened to it. So we're doing it this way. I do have swatches, but you're just not going to see anything swatched live. So I do apologize for that. I'm not sure what happened, but we are going to start off with the main reason I picked up these polishes. This is the Sinful Colors Sheer Matte line. This one is Kiss of Cobalt. This is a really pretty cobalt blue that has a hint of shimmer. These are very, very sheer. You'll see that here in just a second with the swatch. But I believe with this line of polish, they came out with, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think they ended up having 8 to 10 different colors, I think, potentially. I was only able to find 3, so that's what we're going to be sharing today. But this is the swatch of that one. This is 3 coats with a light 4th coat. I didn't wait long enough between coats, and it was a little bit streakier than I was expecting, so I did go through with an additional layer. These are squishy. They're jellies. They are polishes that, you know, probably will show visible nail line, in my opinion. But I bought these specifically to do a, like, glitter jelly sandwich technique, and I'll share the glitter here in just a minute. So that is 3 to 4 coats of Kiss of Cobalt. Next is this one, which is the yellow of the collection. This one is called See-Through Citrine. This is beautiful. Very sheer again, hence the name, but I love the color of this one. This is totally up my alley. Really beautiful polish. I was amazed at the formula. This one was a 3-coater, I believe. I did a light 4th coat on this one. I might have only done 3 of this one. I know the 2 darker shades, you could probably even see there's a little bit of streakiness still. With the yellow, I felt like it was fairly opaque. I didn't notice streakiness with this one at all. It is really pretty. Look at those sparkles. These are going to be fun for like the summertime. I can totally see myself trying to do jelly sandwiches and all that stuff for the summer. That is a technique for polish that I have yet to do. That is when you use a jelly polish, sandwich in a glitter polish of some sort, and then put a layer of the squishy polish over top. And I got the idea from Diana from Some Call Me Coco. I might have mentioned that earlier in the video. But that's the plan with these sheer polishes. That's what I want to do. So that is See-Through Citrine. The last one I was able to get is this purple. This is a grape purple that has the same little shimmer in it. So this is Veiled in Violet. This is one that there was multiples of, I think. This was in several 2-packs at my store. I don't know if every store is getting them. I hope they do, but I don't know. So this is one of my favorites. It was a little bit streaky again, so I had to add an extra layer. So this is potentially like 3 to 4 coats of that purple. It is really pretty. I have fuzzies on my swatch wheel. Sorry about that. But look at the glitter in there. I don't know if it's silver. I want to say it's like silver glitter. Let's kind of do a close-up here. So I want to say that's like silver, potentially. It's hard to tell in person. I think it's just like silver flecks. There you can see it. They are actually visible on the nail, as you could tell. So that's what each of those look like in 3 to 4 coats. The next polish was one that came with one of the jellies, I think. This one I had seen in my store multiple times in like the 2-packs, and with that said, I didn't want to purchase this color again to get an additional color. They had 2 or 3 other colors I really would have liked to add to my collection, but I didn't want this one like 3 separate times, so I didn't purchase those 2-packs. But this is from the Bold Color line, and this is easygoing. On camera, it's looking a little bit brighter. It is like a peachy pink toned neutral. It's looking a little bit like almost like a cream finish, like a cream puff color, something like that. On camera, it's not showing up that like peachy undertone, but I got this one. I do like a good neutral, so this I thought would come in handy, and I wanted to try it out, and it came in with one of those jellies. It might have been in with the purple. I can't remember. But this is what that one looks like. I did 2 coats. Really should have gone in for a 3rd. You could see it's a little bit streaky, but the formula was nice nonetheless. It was really easy to work with. So that's easy going in 2 coats. This next one is one I was extremely excited for. This is part of the Shine line. This one is called Caribbean Cool. This is gorgeous. I will say these last few have traditional skinny brushes on these, but look at that gorgeous color. It is kind of like a Tiffany box blue. This is stunning, and the formula of this one, absolutely phenomenal. So this is 2 coats of that polish. It was almost a 1-coater. It was very close to a 1-coater. I feel like if I put a paddle brush, application will be a little bit easier. The brushes on Sinful Colors are so tiny. I definitely am planning on changing them out for the KB Shimmer paddle brushes. But with that said, they are still really good quality polishes. So I really, really enjoy these. That is such a beautiful blue. Definitely wanted to pick that one up. This next one is one I saw immediately when I went to the store about a week ago. This is a polish that I believe this collection was very hard to find. So I'll let you guys look at that sticker. If you know what this is from, you know, but I saw this initially and was like, holy crap, they have a polish from that B collection that you really couldn't get your hands on, and I thought, I've got to get it. So this is a Golden Honey Fleck Effect polish. So this one is called Amazing, This is kind of like a salmon pink base. It's a squishy base. Then you've got color shifting flakes that are like gold to orange predominantly. Look at those beautiful flakes in there. I saw this one and was not sure if this was the way the color was supposed to look. I don't know much about that collection. I didn't ever get my hands on it, and it's been a long time ago since I've seen any info on it, so I did a Google search, and this is exactly how the color is supposed to look. It is a really pretty pink, gorgeous color. This was in with something else, and I can't remember what package it was in. It might have had that light color. I don't remember, but anyway. So this is 3 coats of that one. Look at those flakes. These are so pretty. They're almost a little bit like an orange to red to bronze shift. I want to say it looks that way to me. Is there red in there? I'm feeling like I'm seeing a little bit of red. Maybe that's my eyeballs playing tricks on me. I'm not sure. I'd zoom you guys in a little bit. I feel like there's a little bit of a red shift. But anyway, this is 3 coats of Amazing from that, I think it's Be Envious collection, something like that. This is really pretty. So this next one is one that was in multiple 2-packs also. I didn't want a duplicate of this one. I'm not big on colors like this, but this was in with one of these other ones that I wanted, so, you know, I can always gift it to somebody or whatever, but this is one I think I've had before. This is Diamond in the Raw. So this is kind of like a gunmetal metallic polish. I swear I've had this. I might be thinking of one from Sally Hansen that I used to have that was just like this, but I think I might have actually even owned this. The name sounds familiar. So I picked this one up. It is a really nice polish. It has the skinny brush on it, so I'll be changing it out. But this is 2 coats of Diamond in the Raw. It is a really nice polish. If you were into polishes like this, you're going to want to pick it up. This is a great, great polish to add to your collection. I love it. I was amazed at how opaque it was in 1 to 2 coats. Last up is another reason why I picked up these polishes is for this. Look at this beauty. This one is called Pride, and this is what Diana from Some Call Me Coco used to do a jelly sandwich with the sheer mats. This is the glitter she sandwiched in between the layers of those polishes, and that's what I plan to do. Look at the colors on these. This is gorgeous. I don't know about you guys, but this is absolutely beautiful. They had 2 sets available with this polish in it. It was kind of sparse for this particular topper, so I thought if I don't get it now, I'm not going to get my hands on it, so I ended up picking it up. This is really beautiful. This is what it looks like over the swatch wheel in 1 coat. You've got a huge array of colors with this glitter. You've got multi-sized glitters in here as well. They're like metallic hex glitters. These are really, really fun. And then last up, this was the duplicate that I ended up getting, purchasing these polishes. This is a brightening base coat. So this is Bright Babe Nail Whitener. I'm not familiar with this type of product. It's a milky base. At least I think it's milky. Let me show you guys. It has kind of like a, yeah, it has a little bit of shimmer to it too, I think. Am I seeing shimmer? I feel like there's some shimmer there. But that's what it looks like. So it's a brightening base coat. I did get an extra one of these in order to get some of these polishes, which I'm okay with a base coat. I can always use a base coat. But you'll have to let me know if you guys are familiar with this. I'm not familiar with it. I don't know that much about it. So that's it, guys. That is my little Sinful Colors haul from Dollar Tree. Hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you found any of these polishes at your stores. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.